Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the First Genesis of Virginia YouTube channel. As you see, it is another YouTube video recording day, and it is Independent Retailers Month. So I have a special guest with me today, Miss Rahsha Batiste, and I'm going to allow her to introduce herself and her business.
Okay, as Danica said, my name is Rahsha Batiste, owner of Unique Skin and Beauty Bar in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Thank you so much for joining us today. So with Independent Retailers Month, as you all know, I have a passion for small businesses, but specifically Black women-owned businesses.
Yes.
And Rahsha is phenomenal. Not only does she do it all, but she also, I would say, is one of a business extraordinaire. So, Rahsha, let's get into it.
Okay.
When did you start your business? Because I do remember you used to have a corporate life and then you made a switch.
Yes, so I started the business over 5 years ago, and I still did corporate for 2 of those years. And so for the last 3 years, I have been full-time in my business.
Awesome. So how about you share more about Unique Skin and Beauty Bar? What exactly is that? It sounds amazing.
Yes, Unique Skin and Beauty Bar is around wellness. It's important to have a spa life because we deal with massages, facials, different things like that, but it's about overall wellness. So you know how people deal with everyday life. So you come in one way. I want you to leave out of there feeling truly refreshed.
That sounds great. That sounds phenomenal.
Yes.
So you had mentioned that at one point in time you were 100% corporate, then you were transitioning. What made you decide that, hey, I want to be a full-time boss and be my own boss?
And it's funny because I have always had an entrepreneur spirit. I just had to figure out what was my niche. You know, I tried the real estate agent stuff. I tried other business opportunities, but I just really had to go within and say, what is my true purpose? And true purpose ended up coming to me saying, hey, it's about time you go back to school to be an esthetician, then master esthetician, and open up your own spa.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
So with this boss lady life, one of the questions that often comes up is, when did you figure out that, hey, my business is growing and I need to take on employees? And what does that look like in the day-to-day for you?
Ooh, I'm glad you asked that. So I think when I realized that I can only handle so many clients coming in, and so the public wanted to come in, but me as one person, I could only handle so many.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? It would be amazing if I can actually hire on a duplicate of myself. Come in, bring them in, whether it's a massage therapist, an esthetician, or a master esthetician, to do what I do on a daily basis. So I did that, and then be able to give the opportunity to hire on. I think that's when you know that your business is doing decent, when you can hire on another person and be able to pay them full time.
Got it.
Yeah.
So how many employees do you have about now?
Right now I have 3.
Oh, wow.
3 total.
And that's not even including you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. So expansion.
I see it in the near future, even getting bigger, moving locations, so that way I can expand to more square feet.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds phenomenal.
Yeah.
So when your business is growing, you have employees.
Yes.
I recall seeing some posts you had about, as a business owner, handling your business.
Yes.
So what are some things, or I would say strategic partners that you've had to take on? Because I know you'll have different business owners talk about maybe a CPA, an attorney, etc.
Yes. So I did hire on definitely a bookkeeper. Make sure I do checks and balances.
Right.
Making sure that I hire First Genesis, working with you guys for the last couple of years to make sure that I stay on track with everything. Also making sure that I have an attorney, so that way an attorney can look over my paperwork, make sure my consent forms are legit. It's just so many, it takes a true team to help you build up, because you can't do everything by yourself.
I think you're 100% right.
Yes.
Because oftentimes with small business owners, I caution them and say, either it's a business or a hobby.
Yes.
So you got to treat your business like a business. And the moguls and persons who we look up to, you look at who's your team and who do you have a part of your team.
Correct.
So I'm gonna switch gears a little bit and ask you some questions about, we went through the pandemic, still kind of there.
Yes.
What are some adjustments that you had to make in your business when we went through the pandemic?
Here's what was awesome. Because I provide a delicate service to people, I think it was just mainly maintaining a good customer service oriented base. I wanted to be able to provide top-notch service to clientele. So that kept them coming in. And also to be able to go over, have you ever heard a thing of inspect what you expect? So I had to make sure that what I am providing is what people need in the community. So with that, I added some services, took away a few services, and I think people really love and enjoy the environment, because while everybody else was chaotic about COVID, they can still come in and get that peace of mind of wellness. And then a lot of people dealt with anxiety. A lot of stress was happening. So when they came to me, it was more so of a woo-saw relaxing moment. And I think people truly needed that peace of mind. So I had no problem doing COVID. Actually, the business actually tripled during COVID. And I was very excited when I went to the table with the bookkeeper to be like, wow, I didn't know that my numbers has actually exceeded over 120%.
Awesome.
Yeah. And so just preparing for the unexpected, but it was amazing how it blossomed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So that kind of in a way spoke to some shift you had to make in your strategy and how you aligned your business and the different things that you were doing because of the pandemic.
Yes.
Now, kind of since we're transitioning out, have you noticed any changes in your industry at all?
I noticed that more people are somewhat getting into my industry, but because I've been doing what I've been doing for a while now, over 5 years, that a lot of people stay consistent. I think it's about truly building rapport with your people that you service. And so with that, they bring new people on all the time. So if I lose one or two because they might can't afford certain things, I'm gonna get 5 more to that one.
Got it.
Yeah.
So I have one last question.
Sure.
It's an easy question, but most people have some thought to it.
Yes.
What would you say has basically contributed to the amount of success you've had in your career?
Me truly being an authentic, successful Black businesswoman, and me giving 120% every single day that I wake up, and plus also me enjoying what I do.
Yeah.
So clients can tell that when I walk in the door, it's not about the true money per se when they're walking in. It's really about them as an individual. So I customize everything to who I have in front of me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if our viewers want to make sure they can get into this customized wellness woo-saw experience, where can they find you?
Find me at Unique Skin and Beauty Bar. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. You just type in Unique Skin and Beauty Bar. My website is www.uniqueskinbar.com. My phone number reaches is 757-529-0880.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for being with us.
Thank you.
And you already know the routine.
Yes.
So make sure that you not only share this video, you like this video, and you subscribe. You can find us, First Genesis of Virginia, on YouTube, First Genesis of Virginia on Facebook, and online at www.firstgenesisva.com. Until next time, see you guys later.